All right. We live on TikTok. We live on Instagram. We're going live on Facebook right now. Mobile home investing Q&A. That's what we're doing right now. Mobile home investing. Bring all your questions right now, and I'm going to help you answer it. I'm going to help walk you through how to get your first deal. We're going to do some talking today. Mobile home investing Q&A. We live on TikTok. We live on Instagram. We live on Facebook. Let's get this thing started. Right now, if you tuning in, we live on Facebook, we live on Instagram, we live on TikTok. All I ask you to do is share this video one time for me. That way, one of your friends or family members who might have been interested in the mobile home investing, they can check it out. We're about to get started. Jump in, ask your questions. I'm only on here for 30 minutes. I'm going to be doing some Q&A. I got Miss Ruffin just checked in. How you doing, Miss Ruffin?
Oh,
You doing all right?
doing okay.
What's
Is
going
that Angel?
Yeah, this I just got the page showing for whenever they fill out the form.
Oh, okay.
So right now we live on TikTok, we live on Instagram, and we live on Facebook. We got Miss Ruffin in the building. We got 30 minutes with you guys. Bring all your questions. Mobile home investing Q&A. I only ask you one favor, which is just to share this live with a friend or family member right now that might have been interested in joining getting into mobile home investing.
Um, no, the camera's not on, but I am live
There is a link below.
on Twitter.
There is a link below that way you can jump in and you can get the get
Now,
access to ask the questions. You can ask the questions in the comments if you want to get on the Zoom call. All you do is just get on that website, fill it out, and you'll get the link. So we got lightning Q&A on TikTok, mobile home investing. Bring your questions. Let's go. All right, TikTok says, do you believe in love at first sight? That has nothing to do with mobile home investing. I'm not going to answer that. I appreciate you. Mobile home investing, Q&A. We look like we just got somebody jumped in. Keisha S.
Hi.
Hey, how you
Hi.
doing? How you doing?
I'm doing well, and I hope you are.
Man, I'm doing lovely, doing lovely. Welcome to the mobile home investing Q&A. What questions you got for us?
So I'm in South Carolina,
Okay.
and I do have some properties that's in Georgia. These are homes that I have in Georgia. None of them are mobile homes, but I bought these I acquired these properties from a management company that was liquidating their inventory. And so I just got those homes, and some of them were tenant occupied when I got them. So I haven't done anything to the ones that need renovation so far. But I'm most interested in mobile homes because of the ease and the access to do a deal. And so it just doesn't seem as complicated as it is with housing. So I saw a couple of your videos and decided to join in to see how I could learn more about doing the mobile homes and go from there.
Okay, great. So you just to be clear, you just want to learn more right now. That's it. You don't really have like a specific question, right?
Right now, I do not have a specific question other than acquisition. Like I'm ready to get started. I know that you mentioned bandit signs and all of that, and just how to structure the business to be able to go ahead and get started. Because the interest is there, the just not the strategy.
Okay. No, that's great. Where did you tune in from? From Facebook, Instagram,
No,
YouTube?
this was YouTube. This was YT. So
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
haven't
love
seen any other
YouTube.
platforms. Yeah, I haven't seen any other platforms for me yet. I was stuck on. I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube.
Yeah, I got plenty we got plenty of hours of learning inside of that thing, man. YouTube,
Hmm.
I put it out there for everybody to come find us. Well, welcome to the Mobile Home Investing Q&A. Just to
Thank
get
you.
started with it, first of all, congratulations on your property acquisitions that you do got. How many you said you got?
I bought 8 doors at once in Georgia.
Okay, what was it, like townhome, duplexes? What was it?
One was a duplex and the other was single family homes.
Okay, that's great. And usually with closing on those type of properties, it take 30 to 60 days. You gotta, go get with the attorney. Um,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing wrong with getting into multifamily that I say from anybody. As far as mobile homes, the best thing about that is the day that we get the deal is the day that we could close on the deal. I love.
That's the most attractive part. Like that is the most attractive part for me. And that is what I'm mostly interested in.
Right. So yeah, just getting started. There is a lot of homes in Georgia. You in Atlanta, Georgia right now?
No, no, no. I live in Anderson, South Carolina.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So you around the way. You're not too far from me. I actually got a bunch of listings out that way. So
Where are
yeah,
you? Where are you?
I'm in where Greenville, South Carolina is, Greenville,
I
Greenville.
absolutely do. Yes, you're in Greenville. Okay.
Yeah, not far at all, for sure. So, and I
Oh.
actually have a couple mobile homes for sale right now, some great still, some rehabs. Are you interested in rehabbing homes or just wholesaling right now?
So, just from a financial standpoint, I think it'll be very smart for me to start out wholesaling so that I can just to get some funds to be able to do other things with. So I kind of want to do a step up method, if that makes sense. To just be able to get some funding to do other things. So I'm more you can guide me on this and about the strategy, but I just think from my research and just from knowledge that I should probably possibly start with wholesaling first.
Okay, great. That's what we usually tell people. Go ahead, get in, get out. You can make you a couple $1,000. You could probably get a home real quick for about. Just depends on where it's at. You can get you a home, and you could probably add about maybe 2,000 to 5,000 on top of that, depending on if it's a 3 bedroom. You might add $5,000 to $10,000 on top of that, just depending on the
Hmm.
condition. What I do highly recommend. Did you sign up on for the free webinar to be on this webinar today?
I did, yes.
Okay. What was your name on
It's Keisha.
your phone number? That way, I'm gonna send you
Okay,
our school link. Because we
okay,
actually, got a full community on this, and it sounds like to me that we're gonna need to go more in depth.
okay, yes, absolutely. Let
So
me know
I'll
when
get
you're
you
ready.
inside of here. Yeah, I'm about to send it to you right now.
Okay.
We are live, so you could just probably give me the first three letters, and it'll come up. The first
My name,
numbers, the first three numbers.
478
Uh, 47. What was the What was the third? The second part.
244.
All right, don't go no further. Keisha
Okay.
Fuller, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna send you the school link. Go ahead and join right now.
Okay.
That way we can get on the call and we can really bust down, step by step on what you need to do next. Um,
Okay.
this rapid fire Q&A is more probably for you to listen in and learn. You saw on
Okay.
YouTube how we do it though, so
Mm-hmm.
that'll make it.
And I saw some of your videos where you were showing some properties and all of that. And I know that you don't know me and I don't know you really, but I am so proud of you for the things that you've been doing and how you've gotten here and you're able to teach other people. Knowledge is one thing, but being able to teach it is another. So kudos to you for that.
Man, hey, I really
Black man.
appreciate that. That you just lit my whole day up. I ain't even gonna
Well,
lie.
absolutely. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I guess it's a gift, because usually, you try to put family and friends on it, and then it's like they don't be wanting to hear none of this stuff, man. I'll be like, yo, y'all
Yeah.
crazy. Man, I made a lot of money in this game, and I've lost a lot of money in this game too, and that's the lessons that I'm literally transferring to you guys, so you don't have to worry about running into those lessons yourself. And that's the biggest thing I think that you can give back to the world is being able to teach your lessons that you learned into it. We actually got
Hmm.
Miss Ruffin. She's an admin on the group. Say what's up, Miss Ruffin.
Hey there.
Hey, Miss
It's
Ruffin.
interesting. I also have some communities that I deal with in Anderson too. Um,
Really?
yes, I do contracting for some mobile home companies that have parks in South Carolina, Georgia, and North Carolina. So it's interesting that you are
Oh
in
my goodness.
Anderson, and that is a really good area um, for you to start.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Miss
Anderson
Ruffin.
good. You'll man, they'll bust your line down to get one of them houses. I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I definitely need to link in with you all. I've just been riding around and thinking about what I could do, but I know that the knowledge is going to, it gives you a quantum leap. I can sit here and go down a rabbit hole and not do it right, or I can just get the proper training and put myself a light heaps ahead. So that's where I'm here.
Amazing. Did you get that text message I just sent you?
I just got it. I just got
Yeah,
it.
go ahead and join that thing now. And we definitely gonna be looking forward to having you here. We'll if you go ahead and
Okay.
join now, you'll be able to stay for our more in-depth one-on-one. Usually from 7:30, from 7 to 7:30, we do the the free Q&A where people can come and ask questions. But 7:30 is like we'll dive deep into what you need to do next and hold your hand through the next step to every single step
Okay.
to get some money. Last month the community generated $25,000 in profits as far as students. So we did pretty good on teaching some people how to be able to generate some money for themselves. So we definitely can't wait to see you in there.
I promise you, I hope that I'm the next one in line for their success stories.
Just follow the GPS. That's all it is.
Absolutely. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna mute out now.
Yes, ma'am. Um, is it Annie, A-N-I, or is it Anna? What is that, Miss Ruffin? Is it A-N-I? What's A-N-I?
I actually can't see it. All I see is, oh, there we go. ANI.
And how you doing over there?
Annie?
They there, but they ain't said nothing. How you doing? Okay, it won't let me unmute. Okay, I'm gonna mute you now, then I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Let me know if that helped.
Oops.
I'm asking you to unmute on here. Let me know if that helps. No, can't hear you. If you want, you could drop a chat. You could drop it. You could drop it inside the chat if you want. I'm not sure what's going on with your phone. It's not saying it's not letting you talk. Yeah, everybody else is muted besides you. I'm not sure what's going on. If you want, you could drop your answer inside the chat. You could drop all your questions in the chat and I can help you out right there. Okay, let's go to TikTok. Y'all been over here acting up over here. What's going on? What do you look for first in a friend? TikTok, I'm not sure what y'all talking about, man. This about mobile home investing. Those are more personal questions. All right, Miss Annie, what was your question? I'm not sure what's going on with her stuff. But yeah, just to do a little bit of talking about the mobile home investing. Yes, the first thing we really try to teach people inside the group. Okay, how do you negate? This is a question from Annie. I hope I'm saying that right. How do you negotiate with the seller to get them to lower the price? I'll go first, Ms. Ruffin. The very first thing that I do is I try not to negotiate over the phone or through a text message. My thing is I want to see them face to face. That's how I get the price down. That's the first tactic that I use to get the price down. The second tactic is while I'm actually there, I'm pointing out things that they don't see. So as far as checking the roof, checking the plumbing, checking the floors, checking the outside, checking every single thing that I can and pointing that out to the seller. And every time you point something out, it's almost like an extra $500 off, I promise you. If they, especially if it's used, then they're kind of like, this is turnkey, ready to go. It's a couple things you could probably point out with on a used home that you could be able to get the price down. So as far as how I negotiate to get the seller to come down on the price is like I said, I usually just go see them in person. That's the first thing. I try to always book a time to get with them in person. Of course, the vibe, they're gonna all the vibe check is always good. They're gonna always vibe check you. And then the second thing is when you actually get to the property, like I said, you want to check everything, the roof, the plumbing, the flooring. You want to check what's going on, Icy? Good to hear from you, brother. What's up, Showy for mayor? Real ones first, other ones last. Let's go. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good to see y'all tuning in over here. TikTok, what's up? Just to go back, the question was, how do I negotiate with the seller to get them to a lower price for the mobile homes? The very first thing that I do is I make sure I actually get in person with them. That's how you get it. That's how you're gonna always get a better price when you're in person instead of trying to be on the phone and trying to negotiate because they're gonna think they got God's gift over there, right? The second thing is when you actually in person with them and they do the vibe check, you want to let them know that you know what you're talking about, which means you want to check the roofing, you want to check the flooring, you want to check the electrical, you want to check every single thing you can, check inside the bathroom. You want to check every single piece so they know that you're not the type of person that's gonna buy with that to buy blindly. Okay. So that's how you definitely gonna be able to get a better price is by pointing out different things to the seller that's not right. The next question she had was, so you make an offer on site when you are viewing the property? Actually, that all depends. So, if I'm inside the property and I feel like this person is gonna be ready to sign that contract, and the biggest thing is you never want to go view the property without your contract on hand and your pen on hand. Never. You don't want to leave the person just like you don't want to leave the person feeling like they just playing around. What you want to do is you want to have your contract ready. So, or you want to have your DocuSign ready for all you have to do is get their name and get their phone. All you got to do is get their name and their email and you send it over to them and you walk them through the contract while you're there. That's what I would do on site if I'm going to do it. Only time I wouldn't put an offer in on site is is if I feel like the person is just not moving, they're not moving for me. They already just like, no, this is what it's gonna be. I don't want to sign a contract right now. Then I would just let it sweat for a day or two. Then I'll reach back out and let them know, like, hey, listen, um, how's everything going with the property? I'm still interested in buying, but this is what my price is going to be looking like if I'm going to get it. Why? Then I double back down on those reasons why I was wanting that discount, which was, hey, the plumbing wasn't intact. The flooring was it was soft spots in the flooring. Whatever I could find, I'm doubling down on that. So, and then I would let them know, hey, I'm willing to send over the DocuSign now, and if you're ready to, sign, I'm good. I'm good to go on the contract under this. This is what my number look like, or I hit them with this right here if I don't do it on site. I got to get my contractor out here. That's the second best thing you could do. Hey, let me get my contractor out here. That way he can kind of quote me on what's gonna be next. So once you get your contractor out there once you get the contractor out there, then the contractor can come back and really tell you what's going on with the property, and that lets the seller know that, hey, this person's serious about trying to buy this. I might want to go ahead and get this off of my hands now that this person is, he already sending people out here. He already got everything moving. It looked like he know what he's talking about. So that's another way to be able to get it off there. Before we move to the next question, Miss Ruffin, what you think about that? How do you make an offer How do you negotiate with the seller to get them for a lower price?
Well, I totally agree with what you're saying, but before you even go out there, you must know your market. You must know what that community is going for. What is your high? What is your low? As you know, being in the mobile home space, we don't have an MLS like single family houses. So we have to go about finding what the value is, what the market value is, a different way. So definitely before you go out to look at the home, already have a price in mind. If you're going to wholesale it, definitely you want to come in lowballing, if you can. If you're going to keep it and fix it up, you have a little bit of room. You still want it low. But definitely in negotiating, the customer must be motivated because you're going to get an assignment fee out of it. And you want to be as transparent as possible. You want to be upfront with everything as possible. So that helps with negotiating to knowing what you want to pay for that home. And when you know that, then you can come in confidently, speaking with that customer, making sure that you have your tools with you to be able to examine that home. And when I talk about tools, I mean having your flashlight, having your measuring tape, having your kit, having your screwdrivers, because sometimes, depending on what type of measuring tape you have, you might have to stick the measuring tape in the ground with the screwdriver, knowing the dimensions on it, looking for that data plate, confirming that information of the year, the make. So all those I take in account when I'm trying to negotiate the price. Definitely the condition, any soft floors, and also, too, I don't usually make an offer immediately. I always make sure that the taxes are current on it and that there are no liens outstanding on the home, because that gives you leverage when you're negotiating. So usually I'll let them know the next day that I will get back with them, that I need to do my due diligence. And so when you're in that home, always get a copy of that data plate. If the customer doesn't give you a copy of the title, the data plate has the VIN number. And so you can call your DMV to make sure that, I'm sorry, you can call your county to make sure the taxes are current. And you can also call DMV to make sure there's no outstanding liens along with your park, because you don't want to do anything that the park doesn't know about. So I usually also call the park manager to determine, make sure that lot is current. So those are the three things that I do as far as due diligence. And once I've confirmed that, then I can structure my price, because I've had it in the past where I ask customers, oh, have you paid the taxes? And they go, yeah, I've paid the taxes. And I go check up on those taxes, and they've never ever been paid in the life that they've owned the home. And that's leverage when you're negotiating. So make sure that you're doing your due diligence prior to making your offer.
I love that. Yes, I think that's very important. Making sure there ain't no liens, make sure the taxes are up to date. And plus you want to make sure the title is in that person's name. You don't, somebody could be out here trying to finesse you. You don't want the finesse game. They will finesse you. Just because we dealing with mobile homes or dealing in a whole nother industry, there's scammers and finessers in every industry. From the club to the music to the mobile homes to the real estate to the corporate world. It's finesses everywhere. Annie, before I go back to your question, iPhone 2, what's going on? Thanks for stepping in. Can we get your name? iPhone 2. I don't think we was able to get you to say anything. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what's going on with this thing, man. Everybody stuff don't want to work. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
How you doing? What's your name?
Name Marcus, man.
MAR what?
Marcus.
I went ahead and renamed it for you. Yeah, well, we know who you are. What's up, Marcus? What questions you got? And welcome to the Mobile Home Investing Q&A.
Oh, what's up, man? I wasn't expecting it. Well, I'm not gonna say I wasn't expecting it, but I kind of forgot about the whole live until it just came to my phone. But yeah, I'm getting back into the mobile home investing game.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I ran across quite a few deals using. My thing.
Come on, my boy, you already ahead of the game. So how many deals have you done before? Because obviously you've done one.
Well, that's the thing, man. I really just been doing a lot of testing the water and analysis paralysis. I was in a park at one point in time.
What you mean in the park?
Well, I reached out to the park and I was able to get a home, my first mobile home. I paid like $600 for it, and it maybe needed like roughly
10,000.
actually less than that, man. Probably like around 5 to 6 to get it back going. Um,
It sounds like to me you got you a steal, brother.
Yeah, I actually did, and I had people like inquiring about the home when I was working on it and everything. So I had some situations come up in life where I had to like I hate to say it and I hate to do bad business, but I had to like let go of the home. And the way I left, it wasn't on the best of terms with the person that was currently the park manager at that point in time. Me and her were kind of like butting heads, and it was best for me to remove myself from the.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, so right now I would love to get back in that park because it was a lot of opportunity there, and they were just really throwing me homes or trying to throw me homes at one point in time. But right now I've been using the bandit signs. That whole ordeal was maybe like 2 years ago when I went through all of that. So I'm getting back
So them,
into it
them your
now.
band signs from 2 years ago.
No, these my recent bandit signs.
Okay.
When I decided to get back
I
into the
was about to say,
game,
boy, you supposed to been ran out of those.
no. So I ordered 100,
Mm-hmm.
and I put out maybe like I want to say 50, and I got I want to say roughly like 30 calls. So um I want to say maybe like three of them were like hot leads, but the owners it was a different situation. So the first mobile home, it was a lady she was trying to sell, and it was fully functional, but it was in rough shape. I knew I could have sold it, but she was trying to like get like an extreme amount for it. So I left that deal alone. Um, the second deal I had was a guy who had a mobile home. He basically wanted to give it away for free, and it was on his own land, but we could not find a VIN number for the thing
Mm-hmm.
whatsoever. So that kind of kicked me in the ass because I knew I could in the state of Alabama I could move the mobile home or sell it with a bill of sale. But even with the VIN number, we couldn't find any information on it as far as taxes or ownership or anything. So I left that deal alone.
So that's
The
where you
last
in
deal,
Alabama.
yeah, I'm in Alabama. I'm in
Okay.
Birmingham, Alabama, but I'm working in like the more of the tertiary markets. That's what mainly where I place my bandit signs. I go on Google Maps and try and find like small mobile home communities, and I place my bandit signs like the intersections or near the parks or wherever the mobile homes are. So that's how I've been getting my leads or whatever from homes. And so the last deal that I came across was a guy. Now in Birmingham, you can't rent a mobile home out to just anybody. It has to be a close family member,
Mhm.
um, or a relative or something of the sort. So the guy he ended up renting his mobile home out to some just some regular tenants, and a fire happened in the home. Fire department was called out. Once they got down to the nitty gritty of the ownership of the home, they actually end up locking up the homeowner. So they gave him he had to pay a $900 fine plus 100 days for each day that that person or people's lived in that mobile home. So he was in a situation where he needed some cash to pay for his lawyer fees. And the home it wasn't in bad condition at all. He had the title and everything. I want to say it was a 2003 mobile home. So I told him the best I could do. I gave him two options. I was like, I could either help him um find a buyer for the home, or I could purchase the home for like 2,500.
Mm,
So if I was gonna help him find a buyer, I incentivized to him that I could possibly get him more than the 25 that I can give him cash today.
mm-hmm.
So I went back home, tried to run some numbers on material costs and everything, and the guy just ghosted me. So that's where I'm at right now. And I hate to say it, a couple other deals maybe would have been successful, but the way I had my bumper set up at the time, my calls weren't coming through my phone, so I ended up missing a couple sellers.
That's what
So
we teach you inside our group, bro. We use a CRM, right?
uh,
Um, I actually share my screen real quick. I'll show y'all. I'll show you what it look like right now. You know, that's the thing. People don't want to show you what's going on, man. I'm gonna show you what's going on, bro. Let me show you. So this is my CRM right here. Just in here, just showing you how look how many leads and stuff I already got just for today. Just for today. How many people already was coming in today?
oh wow,
And
that's
then plus I got it
insane.
set up. Then plus I got it set up. That's how many leads I got all month, how many book tours I did, showed, canceled, how many applications I sent out. I sent out over 15 applications this month, and I sold over 7.
So when you say applications, what is that like
So
exactly?
application, you was dealing with the park. You got to go through the application process
Oh,
first
okay,
before
yeah.
somebody, you know what I'm saying? So once they go through the application process and they get approved, then they can actually purchase the house or they can rent the house. So,
Oh, okay, gotcha. So
yep,
that's 15 out of that entire total.
yep, out of
Oh wow,
400. Yep.
wow,
Mhm. So I'm
cool.
converting that about probably about I would say about like probably 5 or 7%. And it could get better. I just now switched over to where I'm not doing no calls probably like 3 months ago.
Okay.
Um, so and then plus now we even got it where we can place a VA inside your CRM where you don't have to handle your calls and stuff like that no more. They'll handle all your calls for you. They'll vet out all the information you need, book the
Mhm.
tour for the seller, and then you can go ahead and do that, or book the tour for the buyer, and then you can just, you can let them go do it themselves with the lockbox code. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's different levels to the mobile home investing, of course. Like I said, I'm not the best person in this game. It's a lot of mobile home gurus. Me, I just try to be the most transparent with people, just like, yo, this is what I'm using, this is what I'm doing, this is what I avoided. I don't think there's like a proven way, like there nobody can't just walk you to 100 through 100,000 to get 100,000 in mobile home. You got to go through the shit you've been going through, right?
Yeah.
Like you've been going through, bro. I done went through it. I done went through it with fix and flips, lost like 30 bands. I done messed around and messed up with park owners because I was just didn't know what I was doing. It wasn't like I wasn't trying to. I'm not trying to finesse, or I ain't trying to do none of that. I just didn't know that we wasn't on the same page. And before I get on our community call at 7:30, because if you join our community, then at 7:30 you don't have to drop off the call. We can get real in depth like this. We might be on here for an hour or two. We go real deep with our students, but before I say this is probably the biggest thing that I want that all of y'all I want all of y'all to take, and Annie, I'll take one more of your questions. There's two different perceptions in the world, right? It's mine's and it's yours, right? And then there's a third one. It's the real reality, bro. So what you always want to do is you want to kind of it's like two circles, and then it's a circle in the middle, right? That circle in the middle is reality, right? That's what's really going on. So what you want to do with the park owners and the sellers and the buyers is you want to make that circle in the middle as big as possible. You don't want these two circles right here huge, because then y'all working in two different worlds. That's why you can't get an understanding on price. That's why y'all can't get an understanding on how to take it down. That's why people feel like you're trying to finesse. That's why people, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta get it to where the point where that middle part, that middle circle is huge. That's when the deals get done, bro. And that's by being as transparent as possible and locking in with these people, bro. The biggest tip that I got for you, because you ain't really have no question, but I kind of know what you know where you going with it, is don't stop, bro. Because at the end of the day, we know this thing make money, right? It's just
Yeah.
been probably a couple things that like, hey, before I go on this call, how you think I need to move with it? Is like you got to be able to have people that you can chop it up with and be able to do that. Because I remember when I was getting started, I ain't have this. I ain't have it where I could get on here and ask a quick question like, yo, I got a sale, I got a appointment coming up this weekend. What different exit strategies can I use? How can I get this person to come down on the price? How can I get like, bro, I would have been, bro, I'd be up times 10 if I had this group before then.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
had to
how I
learn
feel. It's
all
like
the mistakes. I had to learn
yeah.
it all. So like you got people like Miss Hicks just stepped in. What's going on, Miss Hicks? She works for a mobile home lending company. You feel me? You probably don't even know that exists. You
Nah, I
feel
didn't.
like, yeah, bro. This exists. People
But
they got
let me
real.
ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not to cut you off, man, but my biggest thing is I'm with you on how you said like you came into the game where you really didn't know what exactly you were doing, so it kind of like um maybe not put you where you wanted to be or where you thought you were going. So that's where I'm at right now. Um, I know I have the drive to do it. It's just, I guess, finding the correct business model that I want to stick with. Because, like you said, in mobile home investing, it's so many different ways you can go. You can do like rentals, fix and flips, um, finding land for people who have mobile homes and different things like that. So I'm just really trying to dial in on exactly what I want to do. And it's kind of like right now, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, bro. You just need some guidance. You see what I just dropped in the chat for everybody to see that say join now? You need to go ahead and join now, bro. Just go ahead and join our school community now. That way you can stay locked in on the call and we can go more in depth with what exactly what's going on. Cause it's only so much that we can do. Cause like right now, I got students jumping in right now. Like, bro, they killing the game.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah, I got you. Where do I join that? I don't see it.
if you see it inside the chat, it says join now. It's a school. You see that? And yeah, everybody, we're gonna get ready to wrap
Oh,
this.
yeah, yeah, I see it. Okay,
We're
got
gonna
you.
get ready to wrap this thing up. Annie, your last question was this seller couldn't find his data plate and he didn't speak English well, so he wanted me to talk to the part manager when I asked about the title. Um, I really can't understand all of that. It's got to be more in depth. Is there any way you can the best thing I can tell you to do, Annie, is to go ahead, jump in there, join our group. That way, you can either get on this in-depth call that we about to have now with the students that's about to join, and then if anything, we could really dive into that question because that sounds like it's more in depth. But yeah, Miss Keisha, did you get a chance to go ahead and join? And TikTok, we out of here. Instagram, we out of here. We about to go deep.
No, I did send I sent you a message though.
Okay, I'll check that message. And Marcus, did you see the link?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Are you gonna go ahead? Y'all gonna go ahead and join right now? That way I know if I need to go ahead and lock you in or what.
I'm joining right now.
Perfect. Okay. Yes, Miss Keisha, we'll definitely get at you before this next week, and we'll make sure we'll have a talk with you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to hop off now?
Yes, ma'am. So if anybody's not in the community, go ahead and hop off. Marcus, if you joining, go ahead and knock that out now, and we'll keep you on here. Um, Miss Keisha will definitely be talking soon. Believe that.
Okay. I'll be looking forward to it. And thank you. I've enjoyed this.
Oh, you're so welcome.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you, Miss Danielle.
You're welcome.
All right, Marcus. Do you have any trouble doing that? Or are you doing that right now? That way I know get my talk started with my team. Okay. Look like Marcus jumped off. we'll get back in touch with him. What's up, everybody? Miss Annie, if you can you please, if you're not gonna jump on the community call, if you could go ahead and jump off, we appreciate you. If you're gonna jump in, go ahead and stay in and go ahead and let us know once you confirm. Miss Annie. Okay, she would have jumped off. Perfect. AZ's, what's up? Miss Hicks, how you doing? Kim, what's up?
Hey,
Hey,
everybody.
hey, how's
I
it going,
love
bro?
what Marcus said, man. I love hearing that I got the drive. Like, that's literally the only thing you need to make money in mobile homes is the drive to do it.
That's it. You gotta add a drive in
That's
the
it.
wheel and you gotta add a consistency. It's all
No, like hidden skills, nothing like that. As long as you got that and you keep with it, yep, you're gold.
Laser focus, laser focus.
Miss Hicks, how you doing over there?
I'm sorry, that was my bad. So I went into school and I was like, oh, I thought we were starting the calls at 7. And then stupid me saw it said 7:30, so I was like, okay, I guess it's not till 7:30. So that was my bad. I'll hop on at 7 next time.
Yeah, this is our first week doing it. We're gonna be doing 7 to 7:30 for people on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok to get a chance to join. And then after that, 7:30, we'll be going in for the community. Before we get started, Miss Ruffin, you got anything? We still got people trying to join. Miss Ruffin, you got anything for us?
The only thing I have is we've had a big lull on school. So if you have any wins, please drop them in school. If anybody posts anything, please like it. I just encourage you, let's get re-energized in our school app. We had a little lull there. We're hitting the reset button and we're gonna go full steam ahead. So I just need everyone to re-engage with our school app.
Perfect. I love that. And yeah, and if you got any friends or family members that you want to bring to the community, definitely do so. It's gonna be
Hey,
great.
that reminds me, are you guys in North or South Carolina?